Stop. Is your parents' bedroom a hidden trap? Let's check these 3 things right now. Welcome back to NityaNurse. We are your dedicated resource for professional home healthcare and bedside nursing related information. Our mission is simple: to help you bridge the gap between hospital expertise and the comfort at your home. I am Falguni, and today we are diving into a topic that affects every family caring for an elderly safety at home. You know, when we bring our parents home from the hospital, we focus so much on the medicine and the diet that we completely overlook the environment they are actually living in. But here's the reality: a loose rug or a dim hallway can be just as dangerous as a missed pill. Let's start with the patient's bedroom, because that's where their day begins and ends. Most people don't realize that bed height is a medical setting. If the bed is too high, their feet don't touch the floor and they lose balance. If it's too low, they strain their knees trying to stand up. You want their knees at a perfect 90-degree angle when they are sitting on the edge. And while you are at it, look at the floor. If there's a wire for a lamp or a phone charger trailing across the path to the door, tape it down or move it aside. That's a trip waiting to happen at 2 a.m. Now let's talk about the patient's bathroom. This is statistically the most dangerous room in any home. Steam, water, and smooth tiles are a bad mix. Most families think a plastic stool is enough, but it isn't. You need grab bars, but don't just stick them on. They need to be anchored into the wall so they can actually support a person's weight if they slip. And please swap out those beautiful decorative mats for actual industrial grade anti-skid mats. It's a small change that prevents a major fracture. Moving into the hallways and common areas, let's talk about light. As we get older, our eyes need significantly more light to see the small details. If your hallways are dim, your parents are walking into shadows. I always recommend motion sensor night lights. They are great because your parents don't have to fumble for a switch in the dark. The path lights up the very second they step out of the bed. Also, we have to look at the system of safety. It's not just physical, but also about medication management. Are the pills in a confusing box or a clearly labeled organizer? Do you have an emergency contact sheet on the fridge? Because in a moment of panic, no one remembers a phone number. It should be right there: your doctor, your nearest ambulance, and of course, the NityaNurse helpline. The truth is, you can't be there 24/7. You have work, you have responsibilities. Safety is about creating a space where your parents can be independent without being at risk. And if the physical changes aren't enough, that's where professional bedside care comes into bridging the gap. Safety isn't just about the physical environment. We have to talk about mental health and emotional well-being too. A home that feels a lot like a hospital can be depressing. When a patient feels low, they stop moving, and that physical weakness is exactly what leads to a fall. A safe home is one where the patient feels encouraged. Keep their favorite books or photos within reach. Encourage small, safe movements, even just stretching in a chair. Sometimes a professional nurse isn't just there for vitals, they are there to provide the companionship that keeps a parent's spirit up, which is the best way to prevent a physical decline. Finally, let's look at the basic hazards we often stop seeing because we live with them every day. Or maybe inside the house. Aren't they loose or worn out slippers? We need well-fitted, non-slippery shoes even indoors. Also look at their accessibility. If your parent is forced to use a stool or bend more to access their daily utility items, then you are inviting an accident. Move all their essentials to waist height. Safety is a combination of these small daily adjustments and the right professional support to monitor them when you are not around. At the end of the day, home safety is about dignity and independence. Combining these simple changes with a verified caregiver ensures your parents stay safe and you stay worry-free. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe to our channel. For more in-depth resources or to speak with our care team, visit NityaNurse.com. Until next time, take care, stay healthy.